Hi, in this part of the tutorial I'm going to walk you through the process of implementing user engage using simple script pasted on your website. The first thing we have to do is go to Resources, then Integrations, and Custom Script. The basic user engage implementation, which allows the system to communicate with your website, gather all the necessary data and stuff like that, is located here. All you have to do is paste your API key in this place and paste this on every page on your website. Your API key can be located in the URL of your application. You can also click here and see your API key if you're logged in. However, if you want to track logged in users and gather more complex data about them, you should send this script. It's the same script, but it has additional attributes such as name, user ID, or email. So user ID is the most important of all of them. It enables the system to identify which user is which one after they log in into the system. User ID should be generated on your side and just sent to user engage like this. So it could be a numerical value or, as here, a text value. User ID will always create a new user if the user ID is unique and hasn't been found in the database before. And of course, if the ID matches one of the users who are already in the database, he will update this user data with the info that you also provide in the same script. Of course, you have to remember about data types when sending those kind of attributes. For example, status is a binary variable which can either be equal to 1 or 2. Another example could be the number of employees, which is an integer, so you cannot send a string. If the basic features of updating users and getting data about your customers does not fit your needs, you can always go to Resources and API Docs. We've included a full API documentation here, which we're updating as we go. So every time we introduce a new feature, we also include an API endpoints for those features. So as you can see, it's pretty large. For each endpoint, we've included examples of how you can use them in different languages. However, if you want to update user attributes without placing the widget on the website again, you should go to Resources, Integrations, and JavaScript. Here you can find the user engage page hit method, which will allow you to send additional information about your user without placing the widget on the website again. So if the user fills out a form on the website, you can send this data from the form like this. Another important aspect of user engage implementation is events. So I will go to docs.userengage.com and find event. Then scroll down to what are events and how to create them. Events allow you to send information about key interactions that do not generate a page hit, such as watching a video or adding a product to a cart in an e-commerce website. When you scroll down, you can see here's the basic code of an event. So you got user engage and event data, and here you include the name of your event. So as you can see, you can use this method, for example, in the on-click trigger. You can also add different attributes to each event. For example, if the event is adding a product to a cart, you could have an attribute like price equal to 10. Of course, you can have different attributes in the same event, and you can even select the type of the attribute of the event. Using an integer inside an attribute of an event allows you later in the application to filter people who, for example, added a product to cart where the price was higher than 39, for example, as you can see here. So those will enable you to use different logical operators on those attributes when filtering the database. And the last thing that might be useful when integrating with external services is the API call module. You can use it to call a certain URL and include extra data in JSON. By default, this module will send all the standard user attributes, but you can exclude this data if you want. So this is it when it comes to standard implementation of user engage using basic script. I hope everything is clear, and if you still have any questions, go ahead and ask questions on our chat. Our support agents will be happy to help you.